What's the good word, everyone? I'm Kenny Varno, the owner of SportsHaveBalls.com, and we came to the NFL preview that no one's been waiting for, the Carolina Panthers. I would put right now as the worst team in football. They're over 5.5 wins is -130. It surprises me a little bit that they have that many wins. Maybe that's schedule, but when you're the worst, do you ever have an easy schedule? Under 5.5 plus 100. Got a new GM, head coach Dave Cannell. Let's start with the quarterback, Bryce Young. 11 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, can't throw the ball downfield. And I mean, there's always a chance you can make a big jump. I'll give you that. Trust me, there's something positive I'm going to say about Carolina, and I'm going to say it right after we talk about SportsHaveBalls.com for a minute. Why? Because when you're betting on sports, money management along with psychology is a key. And both those videos are up on SportsHaveBalls.com. Also, we have our sports pick packages there where you can get NFL college combo, which will get you everything else free. Come see what it's all about. SportsHaveBalls.com is the name of my site. So what is the one positive I can say for Carolina? Now, the one positive I can say about Carolina might not help them this year. Might not help them win a game. They might win 2 all year. But what did they do? Now, this offensive line will not be good in my humble opinion. But they spent a bunch of money on the offensive line. You know Carolina's at ground zero. So what do you want to do when you're at ground zero? Go for the flash and get your Bryce Young to have no confidence? I think he's pretty much done. 11 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Don't think he'll recover. Prove me wrong? Awesome, I'll bet on you. But they spent money on the offensive line, so I like that. Everywhere else, deep trouble. What are they doing at wide receiver? When Adam Thielen is your number one, he's an awesome number 3. Following the Vikings like I do because it's my wife's favorite team, I know how good he is in his role. He's going to be the number 1. Deontay Johnson from the Steelers, a fine number 3. An awful number 2 or number 1. What are they looking at? I don't even know these. I mean, rookie Xavier Legette. If they get a rookie, they get someone that jumps up and takes the spot. This is stuff that I don't think anyone can predict. Their defensive staff is back. So I like that you bring in a coach and then the staff is good together. Now, the unfortunate thing about the defense is they had 11 takeaways all year. That will never get it done. And this was actually close to an average defense. But no matter how average this defense might be this year, it's going to look a lot worse because this is one of the worst offenses I have ever seen. I mean, what's the high mark for this defense is to be average again. It looks like worse than it did last year. And they were okay, but you're only going to be okay for so long when your offense is so inept. I don't see any improvement from going downfield. Who do you have to double team? Who do you have to take away? Take away Thielen? I mean, a decent receiver? Yeah, I mean, there are just so many holes all over the place. But they started with spending money on the offensive line. I hope they do more money on the offensive line. Maybe that's the unit that's going to get a little bit better. Spend more money on the defensive line and just start working your way up. 5.5 seems like a ton of wins. They do play the NFC East and AFC West, and the 3 extra games are the Bengals, Bears, Arizona. 3 improving teams that can be good, that are all going to be considered better than Carolina. Having this team end up with more points than another team 6 times seems like a lot. And you can get plus money at under 5.5, or maybe you give a tiny bit of juice and put them under 6. That would be my recommendation for Carolina. I think this is the worst team in football. I don't see a lot of hopium for this team, and spending money on the offensive line. Let's see if that can at least do a little bit of something for these guys. Again, Carolina, I believe, is the worst team in the NFL. Will they get better as the season goes on? I have nothing positive to say, but except that they spent money on the offensive line. So that's what you get for the Carolina Panthers, the worst team in the NFL. So NFL, we got all the videos up on our YouTube channel. Take a listen, take a watch, take a like, and check out all our videos. See what we're all about. See the work we put in as the season starts to approach. The reason you want to get your NFL package sooner rather than later, and college, is because we already have 2 picks. When we get done with all these preview videos, we'll be doing videos about the games themselves, which is a lot more fun. And you gotta get early when you buy your package early, because we bet these games real early. There's going to be a good handful, 5-6 games that I can feel right now that we're going to be looking at. We're looking at college and NFL regular season games right now. Well, we'll dabble with the preseason NFL, but we're really looking at chopping off the numbers before they move against us in the NFL and college football. So get your package deal set today. We'll see you guys in the next video, and let's make money.